Guess what we're going to be talking about? Okay, and I got one more thing. You guys are going to love us because we're going to give out some raffles here. Awesome. All right off the bat, we want to get on your side here. Okay, on these brochures, there's a raffle ticket. Yes, if you would. Here we go. Just, okay. And I brought that for a reason. We got to put something on it. Give me a second here. This is a picture of health right here. Anyway, my name is Ray Bassett. I'm a personal trainer and the owner of the Firm U. We're located at Spring Cypress and Cherokee Forest, right in front of Glenloft Farm. My partner here is Christine Boss. She is a pharmacist and a biochemist. Now, you would think the brains of the bronze, right? Well, yeah, this is definitely what it is. What we'd like to talk to you about is that we understand that, Weight Watchers has been around for a long time. And nutrition is part of our business model over here. You see, we have a couple other models that we added to that. Resistance training and bioidenticals or hormones. Is anybody over the age of 40 here?
Keep going.
All right, okay, so I can see your ears starting to open up a little bit. Okay, does anybody exercise? Okay, raise your hand. Good, okay. Does anybody know what their estrogen, testosterone, or progesterone, insulin, or A1C levels? Raise your hand. Okay, all right. All those are very important, very important. We have three pillars that we stand by. The resistance training, like I said earlier, anti-inflammatory nutrition, and internal hormonal balance. What is the most important? What do you think? Is it nutrition? Is it exercise? Or is it hormones?
Need all three.
All three.
Oh my God! You're ruining my plan. I was hoping to catch you all on that. Okay, we've got some more to pass out here. There we go. I saw you guys staring me down. Okay. Yeah, this is in the brochure. Actually, if you open up the middle of the brochure, you'll see the business model in there. By the way, this is Christine and I on the model. Yeah, I'm 57, and Christine is 58. She will always be older than me. Okay, so what is more important? Let me ask you a question. This is a good one, because we get this all the time. Is it better to do cardio, or is it better to lift weights? Cardio. Raise your hand if cardio is the best way. Raise your hand, everybody. Come on, I see you running to the car and all that. Okay. All right, how about weight training? Weight training, okay. All right. All right, well, the answer is you can have both. But let me explain the science behind exercise. When you pick up a weight and you lift it and you're going up and down, you are burning sugar inside of your muscle. That sugar is called glycogen. It is sugar that goes around your blood system. It opens up from a receptor into your muscles and stays there until it's being used. When you lift weights, that glycogen dissipates in your interstitial tissue. I won't get too heavy on you. Anyway, it goes out the lymphatic system and out the door. Okay, it goes out the door. Okay, so it leaves room for more sugar to go in. Well, how do people get obese? How do people get heavy? Is it because they eat too many calories, or is it because they don't exercise, or is it their hormones? All the above again. Okay, so we've got the nutrition down right here, right? Okay, so we're going to focus more on the exercise and the hormones. Lifting weights has a metabolic process. So I'm burning calories as I'm standing here right now because I'm a little nervous. I'm just kidding about that part. I'm burning calories because I worked out yesterday. And I broke down the muscles. I'm a little bit sore. So I'm burning calories 24/7. When you do cardio, say you burn 300 calories, good for you, but that's it. That's all you get. Okay? So if you weight train 3 days a week and you burn 300 calories doing weights, then you're still burning calories for the next 72 hours because of the metabolic process of repairing your muscles. So you are in a constant state of metabolic or catabolic and metabolic state. So you're always burning calories. So you do Monday.
You're not just burning calories, you're burning fat. So when you have muscle, fat is burned in the muscle. So when you add muscle to your body, which a hallmark of aging is loss of muscle, called sarcopenia. That's when you lose your metabolism because you're losing one of the biggest engines in your body. So that's where fat is burned in the muscle. So if you put muscle on, you will increase your resting metabolic rate doing nothing. Just the muscle sitting there is a big mouth to feed. So it has to use fat to stay alive. So you're actually like doing cardio without moving when you have muscle on you.
Right. So again, when a lot of people are afraid to lift weights because, well, number one, weight training not only builds muscle, but it builds bone too. It's very important for ladies who don't have to get a raise up hands on this one. Osteoporosis and other bone diseases. So it's important for that too. Also, your body structure, your posture, your improves your range of motion, and the list goes on and on.
And the biggest bang for your buck is weight training because from your head to your toe you have muscles. There's insulin receptors on all of those muscles. Muscles love sugar. There's no other part of your body that loves sugar. You know, your eyes don't, your kidneys don't, your blood vessels sure don't, but muscles do love sugar. And so you make the muscle want the sugar by weight training. And then it will take that sugar in and lower your insulin levels because it's that much more sensitive because you're activating it. When you activate a muscle, you make it more insulin sensitive. And we see a lot of people that come in that they said, I've done this diet, I've done that diet, and I've gone on and off and I can't lose the weight or I'll lose it, I'll get it back. There's insulin resistance involved or some other hormone because a healthy body will always lose weight with diet and exercise. So we go the easy route first. You know, if somebody's already on an exercise plan or a diet plan, then fine, we'll just work with that. And if they stall or if they're not making any progress, then we have to look deeper. So we'll look at blood tests, we'll look at hormone levels, we'll look at when we see a lot of conditions like insulin resistance, metabolic synergy, PCOS, diabetes, gut inflammation from gut infections that people don't even know they have. And when you get inflammation, it's going to put you into insulin resistance. So it's like you're like a temporary diabetic without actually getting diabetes. So you get the same effect. So we try to uncover the barrier, and we'll zone in on it, and then eliminate the barrier so then you can go on and dig out the hole and be on your way.
Okay, so weight training's the biggest bang. Also, we do our own blood test at our facility, which is a studio. We have a comprehensive blood test that we have a physician go over with the patient. And what's nice about our place is that you can also exercise and see a physician too the same day.
And one of our goals too is to get people off their prescription medications. I mean, I'm a pharmacist, but I don't believe in drugs are the answer. So we'll get people with a laundry list, I mean like 13, 14 different drugs that they're on, and we'll just systematically start eliminating the drugs. Unless somebody has a organ transplant and they need an anti-rejection drug, then really none of the other chronic conditions you should have. That's not a normal way to be. So we try to reverse or reduce the chronic conditions so we can get rid of all those prescription drugs that are, you know, burdening your liver with toxins.
A lot of times your doctor will not have the insurance companies on their side to actually give you the blood panel that you need to find out, like an A1C, which is your measurement of glucose for about 3 months. Your cortisol levels, which is a stress hormone. We need to know that. If you have a sluggish thyroid, maybe it's cortisol levels are too high.
Or maybe something as simple as vitamin D. You know, that's a hormone, not a vitamin.
So we check all of those, and that's not usually covered by your standard medical insurance. So anyway, just to recap what we're all about. Again, we include the resistance training. You can do cardio if it's therapeutic for you, that's great, but for weight loss or fat loss, you're going to have to be like Forrest Gump to go from East Coast to West Coast to really see it. Okay, so weights are the quicker way. anti-inflammatory means, or nutrition, is if you buy something at a restaurant, let's just say, and you go to eat it, and you take a doggy bag home, and you put the doggy bag on top of the refrigerator, and forget about it for 3 months, and your maid comes up and says, hey, there's a cheese sandwich in here. Do you mind if I eat it? Looks good, because it didn't rot. Okay, so if it doesn't rot, it doesn't oxidize, then there aren't any enzymes or the availability to rot. So if something doesn't rot, take a bite of an apple out of one of the supermarkets. When I was a kid, I know when I ate an apple, it turned brown. Try it now, it doesn't. It doesn't oxidize. Okay, so that's one of the other. We have, you can supplement for that and things like that. We do a lot of supplementation on things because we're kind of, we go into the grocery store, the 90% is preservatives in all the foods. So we're kind of, unless you live on a farm, we're pretty, Also, we push, I wouldn't say push, we recommend a lot of omega-3. Omega-3 oxygenates your blood.
3 and 6.
3 and 6. See, I told you, the brain's talking again to the muscle. Okay, and then the hormones. If you don't know your numbers about your testosterone, and women too, estrogen, progesterone, your A1C, you're really kind of guessing at what you're doing.
So what we do with the hormones, we'll optimize them to a 25-year-old level. So what you had at 25, that's what we want to return to, because those were years when you didn't have to worry about Alzheimer's and high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease and cancer. You didn't have to worry about that when you were 25. So we want to get back to those healthy, low chronic disease risk years. And it's not only the hormones that you have to replace with prescriptions. It would be cortisol, insulin as well that you can affect with diet and exercise. So we're looking at all of those things, some neurotransmitters, all the things that go to affect weight gain or loss. That's what we zone in on, so we can find out which one is screwing up so we can fix it.
So all those 3 components, you can see that we're doing here. And you can come see us. And right now in those pamphlets, we have a free consultation. We'll do a body composition. I hear people that are losing a lot of weight. Congratulations. Give everybody a big old hand. Let's be a lot. I like that. That's good.
You want to do it once and not have to do it again and again and again.
Right, but we can actually tell you on our bioimpedance scale what you actually lost for weight. Did you lose fat? Did you lose muscle? Or did you lose water? There's going to be one of the 3 unless you're made out of some other material than I am. Okay? All right, so we have a bioimpedance scale that can tell you right then and there when you stand on it about 5 seconds, it'll pop up on the screen and it'll say whether you lost either one of those 3. So what I'd like to do with our raffle tickets, okay, is give out the first number. This is for a personal training session right here. Okay, and the last 3 digits are 178.
That's me.
Under the letter B. All right. Very good. All right. Right over here. All right. Good. I can read your number. I picked it up. I do it every now and then. I look for another. Oh, I see another one here. Okay. Anybody have any questions? Let me ask you a question. Does fat make you fat?
Eating fat.
Does eating fat? Let's get a show of hands. Does fat make you fat? If you eat fat, saturated fat, will it make you fat?
Yeah. Not natural.
How about unsaturated fat? Will that make you fat? I'm not sure. Well, it can't turn to fat, right? It's already fat. So it can't. So your body's going to use it for structure somewhere in your body. It's going to be used for structure. So fat doesn't make you fat. Does protein make you fat? Very good. So why, when you go to something that's okay,
Carbohydrates make you
we're going to make it the firm us, okay? Okay. Anyway, yeah. Why do some of the professionals say only eat something as big as your hand? Well, if it's protein, it doesn't really matter. Okay. You might have a stalemate. You won't gain fat. Then again, you might not lose as much. So, okay. So then, what makes you fat?
Sugar,
Sugar. Okay, what is your body's preferred fuel source? Okay, wine. Your body's preferred fuel is fat. But in the presence of sugar, your body will always burn sugar first. So if you can't get the sugar out of your blood, you cannot physiologically lose fat. Okay, so a lot of times you'll lose Water, you might lose a little bit of muscle if you get, do too much cardio.
So what you have to avoid is carbohydrates, simple sugars. I mean, you can eat plant food that has carbs in it, but it's not enough. You have to eat a truck full to make a difference. So you can eat, all the produce you want, but it's the grains, the starches, that kind of stuff, the cereals. That's the carbs that you need to stay away from, and also adulterated oils. Adulterated oils are like when you go to the Mexican restaurant, you get the chips that have soybean oil in it. So it's the soybean oil, the corn oils, canola, Wesson, all those margarine, those adulterated oils will make you fat because that is a false fat. It's man-made. But a natural fat, like fat in milk and cheese and meat, that's not going to make you fat.
Okay, I think it's time for a drawing. Number 169.
Butter's good.
If it's,